Yo, it's Lindsay. How you going? Today I'm going to make a video about how to 11 times your leadership skills in 9 minutes. So I'm not going to waste your time. Without further ado, let's rip straight in. Starting with number one. First of all, before I just jump straight in, the reason I'm making this video is because the premise of the video is if you can't lead yourself, well, then you're not going to be able to lead others. That's the point. Like, it doesn't start with a title. It starts with you looking after yourself in your own life, what's going on in your relationship, what's going on when no one's watching. Self leadership, the fundamentals that come with that is what's going to teach you to become a leader and someone that is respected by others. And then once you've got these certain qualities, you're going to run your life a whole lot better and people are going to follow you for you. And it's just the foundation of becoming a good leader is knuckling down on these key things. So, without further ado, let's rip straight in. Number one is take control of your body. Now, this was the first thing I did. I used to be skinny and still am not massive, but I feel a lot better with myself. I take control of my body. It's not actually about aesthetics. It's not about the way you look. It's about the way you feel. You see, it's about the longevity of your body. It's about what you are consuming. It's about training consistently and building that discipline and building that self respect that you get from training. It's like training starts the momentum of every other great habit in your life. And it doesn't matter what kind of training you do. I'm not saying you have to go to the gym, but I'm saying you have to be doing exercise. You have to be taking the time to look after your body and making your body strong. And the first thing someone notices when they meet you is your body. It speaks for you without you speaking. You know, if I see someone with their belly hanging out, if I see their, you can just tell when someone doesn't take care of themselves, or you can just kind of get a first impression without them even speaking. And now, no one's going to respect the guy that doesn't take care of himself, especially if I can obviously see that he doesn't take care of himself. So, the first thing is to take control of your body. You know, it starts to build discipline. It is really the start of the whole project of becoming a better leader because it's going to build that mental toughness. You don't want to go to the gym all the time, but you go to the gym because you're a man of your word. Okay? That brings me on to number two. So be intentional with what you consume. Okay? So what you watch, what you eat, what you're learning, you know, where you spend your free time. Okay? So talking about food, you're going to want to eat whole foods. You're going to want to eat stuff that's not packet, not junk food. It's fuel. You know, you want to treat yourself like a Ferrari, not a Toyota Corolla, as an old saying. Put good fuel in your body. It's literally, so you've got your gut and your brain, and your gut is your second brain. So if you put healthy fuel, carbs, fats, proteins, and healthy ones too, the right amount of macronutrients to whatever your goals are, you're going to feel good. You're going to be clear. I'm talking about supplements, getting the correct supplements in, like getting enough vitamin D, getting enough zinc, getting whatever your goals are is really dependent on what you should be taking and having. But nonetheless, you should be having a clean, rich protein diet to make you think, feel great. And that goes for what you listen to, podcasts. If you're listening to comedy podcasts all the time, you're going to just be like the person you're watching. You know, you want to be a comedian, fair enough. But if you want to be a better leader, you need to learn leadership stuff. You need to learn emotional intelligence. You need to learn how to speak better. Like, there's a lot of things you could be filling your brain with that basically it's up to you how you spend it. Um, Keep going. Cut out what's draining you. So you know what isn't doing you well. So if you are eating the junk food and you know it makes you feel bad the next day, then stop doing it. If you do sit on your phone for 10 minutes, an hour, 2 hours in the afternoon, and you do feel worse after it, which I guarantee you do, stop doing it. It's draining you. That's your potential calling. That's your inner child going, I was meant for more. Um, Really, there's so much to it, like porn, gossiping, just being lazy in general. All this stuff drains you, and like, you might work 9 to 5 during the day, but that 5 to 9 in the morning, how you spend that is really going to determine where you are in the next 6 months. If you spend that lazing around on your phone, eating junk, whatever it is, you're not going to end up where you want to end up. And it's also just a waste of time. And that's not what we want to do. Okay. With wasting time, you want to live with structure. Okay. Structure is one of the most important things. You want to have goals. You want to have a plan each day and each week. For me, I use a Notion template, easy as to set up. I've got each year, I've been doing it since 2023, breaks into the months, breaks into the weeks, and then breaks into the days. So I know what I was doing on each day, all the way back to 2023. And it helps me organize things. I set dot points to tick off each day. So I know I'm making progress each day, and I keep track of it. Live with structure. I'm talking about life admin. I'm talking about keeping on top of your budget, your money, keeping on top of the cleaning in your house, your room, your laundry, keeping on top of grocery shopping, buying the right meals each day so you're not spending your money out on takeout because you're not prepared. It's all about organization and preparation. And trust me, like, it's going to make you feel good. You're going to build momentum. You're going to build routine. And really, it's so important. You're not going to follow the man that's unorganized and scattered. Someone's going to follow the man. She's going to follow the man that's organized and can lead her and her future family with you to success. All these traits link into each other. The next one is being a man of your word. Okay. This is straight up just being so careful with what you say you're going to do, and then going through with what you say you're going to do. Don't just make jokes about doing silly things. Like, even sarcastic jokes go a long way. You're just going to turn into a joke yourself if you just make jokes about doing things that might be outrageous. I'm talking about being so scarce with where you spend your word, because that word means everything to you. You say you're going to do something, you do that thing. You say you're going to go for a 10K run, you do that thing. In a relationship sense, when you're with your woman and she asks you if you've done something, you tell her. And then if you tell her you're going to do something, she knows that you're going to do something. It's all about this trust that you build with yourself, but also with your partner, with your friends. People know you're going to do something when you say you're going to do it. And this builds self-respect. It builds self-love. And that is a key element of being a great leader. So the last one to tick off is to live a life of integrity. What I mean by that is do the right thing when no one's watching. It's not about everyone else watching. It's about doing the right thing all the time. Win in the silence. Go to the gym, put some music in, and just go ham. Come home after work when no one's watching. Don't tell anyone, and just jump into work and go ham. You know what I mean? Like, just keep things organized. Keep promises to yourself in the darkness without anyone knowing, because you're going to be by yourself the whole time. Like that's it. Leaders are built in private. Okay. And, living a life of integrity is a respectable trait, especially from your woman, especially from your friends. People are going to know you're a good person because you are a good person. But yeah, that's 9 minutes. Have a look at these skills. Take control of your body. Be intentional with what you consume. Cut out what's draining you. Live with structure. Be a man of your word. Live a life of integrity. I promise you, you will 11 times your leadership if you apply these to your life over the next week, over the next month, over the next year. Thanks for watching. I'll tune in soon. Cheers, guys. Bye.